Alright, you guys, today we're going to be finishing up these botanical illustrations. The word botanical, B-O-T-A-N-I-C-L, has to do with plants. If you're drawing something that is botanical, you're drawing something that is a plant. Okay, and whatever order you drew or made your circles, whatever colors you made them, is fine. We're still all going to start here and go to the middle one and go to this one and then go to these three, okay? And yours are going to be a lot more uniform than mine are. I just did mine kind of on the fly. Okay, and the first one's going to be really easy, all right? And I'm going to be drawing in Sharpie, and we're going to use skinny Sharpies for these projects. But you're going to be drawing in pencil and then tracing in Sharpie. So what you want to do on this one is kind of draw a line that goes through the middle like this. And then at the very tip of it, we're going to draw a leaf. Okay, now we want 3 sets of leaves. So like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to go like this. Like it's got 2 arms going up. Whee! I don't know. When I see these, I always think of like, it's got its arms raised. 2, 3. Okay, and these are going to be the middle of your leaves. I got this one a little low. You might want to do it a little higher, but that's okay. And then you're going to draw your leaves around it. Now, I'm double drawing. Okay, so that means I'm drawing it once, and then I'm drawing it again. In the original illustration, that's what they did. They had it kind of looks scribbly, but it's not scribbly. They're just kind of drawing it twice. And you can't, if you do it twice, you can't stay on the same line exactly. And so it's like you're doing the same, but you're getting off the line. Okay, and there is your first botanical illustration. All right, next we're gonna move to the middle one. This one's a little harder, but I like these because they're not meant to be perfect, okay? And the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna draw like a little oval right here, okay? And then when you do your Sharpie, you can kind of scribble it out like this, but don't fill it in. You wanna see that texture. See how you can see the texture of it? Okay. Then we're gonna draw some lines that come out like this. And these are going to be your petals. It looks like a spider. We're not going to give it 8 legs. Let's give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just do 7. Okay? Then what you're going to do is these are each going to be your little flowers, flower petals. You see how I'm still double drawing it? And it's okay if one's a little bit bigger. Look, this one's bigger than this one, right? Like how wide that one is and how skinny that one is. That's okay. They're not supposed to be perfect. They're just like long, skinny, oval shapes. All right, and then we're gonna do the stem down a little ways like this, and I'm double drawing it. And then we're going to do a little leaf right here. Okay. So there's our second section. Our third section, we're going to start here and kind of come down like this. See how it's coming down into the right? This one came across this way. This one's straight down. This one's going to go just a little bit to the right here. Okay? And just like here, we're going to draw a leaf on top, but we want it to be big. Make it big. See how much bigger this leaf is than this one? And again, I double drew it with my Sharpie. And then this one, what we're going to do is we're going to finish the line up, and then we're going to draw these lines inside of here. Like that. Okay? And then the same thing here. You're going to draw a little thing up like this, and then you're going to draw this leaf shape here. Okay, and the line goes up the middle. And then you're gonna draw your inside lines. And then this one, I'm gonna have come up and out like this. See how it's coming down like a rainbow or an eye? And then it comes out like this. Okay, and then remember, we're gonna take this all the way out to the edge or all the way out to that point. And then you draw your lines on the inside. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3 done. These are gonna look so cool. It would look great as a note card or in a frame. All right, this one's probably the trickiest one. You guys ready? Might be kind of hard. Okay, we're gonna start with a little wobbly circle right there in the middle. Okay, you might even do another kind of big wobbly circle like this. You want it to be wobbly. You don't want it to be a perfect circle, okay? Then what we're gonna do is you start where the next little bit touches. You see how it's touching the circle? I'm not making a circle that goes all the way around. Although if you do that, it'll still look cool, okay? And you see how it starts where it touches the circle, then it comes around and it's wobbly, and then it comes back and touches the circle again. Okay, and then the same thing here. I'm gonna start it here, and we're gonna bring it around like this. Okay, and then you start another one, and you bring it around like this. Here goes my air. And then I'm just double drawing it. Remember how you just do it a couple of times with your Sharpie. You'll do it with your Sharpie, double draw it. And then you just go until you hit the edges. And I have more space on this side, so I'm going to do a couple extra petals over here. Okay? There's another botanical drawing. All right, the next one's really simple. It's kind of like these, but it's big. So we're going to draw a nice line, kind of like how we did this one, where it goes right through your dot. And then I'm going to double draw the stem. You'll do that with Sharpie. And then you're going to draw a big leaf like this. And then we're going to make this go all the way to the end, okay? And then just like these, we're going to come back and we're going to draw these inside lines with our skinny Sharpie. Now, I'm not scribbling, right? It can look sketchy without scribbling, okay? I'm just drawing these little lines. All right, now we're ready for the last one. Okay, this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw one line like this, that comes down like this. And then we're gonna do one like this that goes kind of up like this, okay? Now on the end of both of these, we're gonna have a flower, and we're gonna start with a loop in the middle for our flower, the center of our flower, okay? And then we're gonna draw some more loops that come back to the center. You see how I draw the loop, but it comes back to the middle. I draw the loop, but it comes back. And then the same thing here. Draw one, but it comes back. Draw one, but it comes back. And then I'm gonna do some double drawing, okay? And you'll do your double drawing when you trace in Sharpie, okay? Same thing here. Draw your center loop, center teardrop shape, and then you draw a loop that comes back and a loop that comes back. Same thing here, a loop that comes back and a loop that comes back. Okay, and then when you do your Sharpie, you can outline it and then you can double draw a bit. Now instead of leaves, we're gonna do some little pods. So what what you're going to do is draw one line up like this, and then one line out like this, and then you're going to do some little scribbly pods at the end of those. Okay, 1, 2. And then right here we might do 3. So I'm going to do one up like this, one up like this, and one up like this. So see how I've got 3 little branches there? 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we're going to come up here and do 1, 2. I'm going to do 1 right here, just 1. And then let's come down here and do another 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now you have your botanical illustration page. Y'all are illustrators. In the original that we were looking at, in the master, the one that the artist did, they came back with their Sharpie. And if you have time, you can do this. They did little, like, dots. Okay, they didn't fill everything with dots. You just place them in a few places. I kind of just count, like there were 5 there and 8 here, or 5 here and 6 here. No more than 10 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 9 there, but I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. Okay. All right, you guys, you are done. And you can also sign your art in the corner like an artist if you want to. I always do an M, an A, and an E for Mary Ann Elkin. Okay, but you can just write your name down there if you want to. You guys, these are going to look so cool. I can't wait to see them all.